This video is about the Batmobile. In this video, we'll talk about 4 things, including the origin story of the car, its unique features, hitbox and customization options, and we'll answer one question: when will it be back? The 16 Batmobile was actually only the second ever licensed car to come to Rocket League. The Batmobile was first released in March 2016 to celebrate the release of the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice movie. After release, it was quickly adopted by some of the most successful Rocket League pros of all time, going on to being used in 3 RLCS Grand Final wins in Season 1, 2 and 5. And is to this day the only licensed car to ever win an RLCS final. The Batmobile is certainly a unique car. Perhaps not as unique as the DeLorean with its 9 unique features, however, the Batmobile is no slouch in this regard. It has a total of 3 unique features, which is more than any other car in Rocket League after the DeLorean. Let's go through them all one by one. Firstly, the Batmobile has a unique zero boost sound effect, which is the sound that plays when you press the boost button but your tank is empty. Most cars in the game sound like this. The Batmobile, however, sounds like this. I personally love using cars with unique zero boost sound effects. I think it adds an extra feeling of immersion to using that car. It makes me feel like I'm actually driving a Batmobile. Another major unique feature on the Batmobile is the effect that occurs when you get demoed. Most cars in Rocket League have the explosion we're all familiar with. The Batmobile, however, has this awesome Batman logo. This is another feature that I think is really important, and frankly, that more cars in the game should have. In fact, I made a whole video about customizable demo effects in Rocket League, and you can find that video linked above and in the video description. The last unique feature is not really on the car itself, it's the goal explosion. When driving the Batmobile, you'll get access to a unique Batman goal explosion, which looks and sounds like this. So that's where the unique features end. However, there's one other thing that sets the Batmobile apart from almost every car in Rocket League. Its hitbox. The Batmobile has a plank hitbox, and it's actually one of only 7 cars to use this hitbox. I think the hitbox on the Batmobile is extremely good, which might help explain why it was such a popular car for pros back in the day. Let's go through the hitbox from a few different angles. We'll start with the front. So firstly, I think the front of the hitbox in this image is actually kind of misleading. It doesn't look particularly good, but I think it actually is. As you can see, the front of the car hangs quite low and outside of the hitbox. This might at first glance seem like a problem. However, if you look at the car from the player's perspective in-game, this part of the car isn't really visible most of the time. So I think we can basically ignore most of this. To me, the most important thing is that the hitbox lines up with the Batmobile's wheels, which are where the front of the car seems to be from the player's perspective. And in this regard, it's almost perfect. The other part worth mentioning at the front is this gap here, which looks extremely big. And compared to some other cars, it certainly is large. However, this area is actually a common problem for most cars in the game, even the Fennec and Octane. So therefore, I think it's safe to say that this is not a problem. If the Octane has it, it's fine. The next two areas, the top and the sides, we can do really quickly for one simple reason. They're basically perfect. The top of the car lines up almost perfectly with the top of the hitbox. And the sides of the hitbox, same deal, almost perfect. You can see that the sides sit slightly outside the hitbox, which is quite unique. The sides of most cars sit inside the hitbox, which I actually think is a lot worse, because it makes the car feel really small. So I really like the Batmobile in this area. So yeah, overall, I think the Batmobile's hitbox is extremely good. Okay, just before we get into the customization options, I just want to invite you to join the Mogz Discord. On this Discord server, you can hang out with me and the Mogz community, as well as have a chance to participate in videos on this channel. Also, I want to let you guys know that I've set up paid memberships on my channel. So if you want to help support the work that I do, please consider joining by clicking the join button on any of my videos or the channel page. Or at least please consider using the MOGZRL creator code when making purchases in the item shop or on the Epic Games Store. I really appreciate anyone who uses it. The customization options of the Batmobile are unfortunately not very good. On this car, you can only customize the paint color, which changes only these small areas around the body, basically the trim of the body. And you can fully customize the goal explosion. That's it though, everything else on the car can't be customized at all. You can't change any of the items. So you can't change the decal, paint finish, wheels, boost, trail, topper, antenna, or engine audio. All of these items are completely locked. Oh, and speaking of engine audio, here's what that sounds like. So now for the big question. When will the Batmobile return to Rocket League? And when it does, how much will it cost? Well, on October 23rd, 2020, Warner Bros. Released this trailer for a new Batman film called The Batman. This film is set for release on March 4th, 2022. So next year. Therefore, I expect that we'll see the return of the Batmobile on or around that date. My guess is March 1st until March 8th. However, when the 16 Batmobile returns, I don't think that's all we'll get. I think we'll also get a new Batmobile. This one shown here in the movie trailer. This Batmobile is a muscle car made specially for the new movie, and I think it would fit perfectly as a new car in Rocket League. On top of that, my guess is that the old 89 Batmobile will also return as part of a 3-car bundle. I think we'll get a bundle containing all 3 of these Batman cars. My predicted price is the same as the Fast and Furious bundle at 2,400 credits. And I think we'll be able to buy each car individually for 1,000 credits each. This is just a total guess though, I actually have no idea. And that's it. That's all the info I've got for you guys on the Batmobile. So my master plan for these car videos is to eventually do one video on every single car in the game. However, if you guys have any requests for cars that you want me to cover soon, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions. And also go vote on my poll where I asked you guys what car you want me to cover next. Oh, and before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to Bumpy, who helped me make this video by providing me with clips and replays of the Batmobile. I highly recommend you guys go check out his Discord where he shares clips of his incredible car designs. You can find that info on screen or in the video description. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more videos like this as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League content. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.